everybody, TheFlamingShark, back with another video, giving you guys another blind commentary, blind reaction. Today we're reacting to Code Geass. Code Geass. This is just gonna be, episode 7 and 8. I'm sorry, I wanted to do, like, a lot, but I do have to be realistic, and during the next couple weeks, like the month of February, things are going to be slow. There's no other way to put it. Like, I'm gonna be very committed to getting Code Geass on Wednesdays, Alien Force on Thursdays, and Fairy Tail on Fridays, but the amounts of those episodes might not be that large. Like, I know, like, no Code Geass last week, and then you're only getting 2 this week. There might be more Code Geass on Saturday. I know that I posted the weekly update, and I posted the wrong one. I posted the one from the week before. I don't even know why I kept that video on my computer. And that's why I got confused, I guess. So there's gonna be 2 episodes of Code Geass today. There might be more on Saturday. We will see. I wouldn't get your hopes up. But if I do post a reaction on Saturday, it will likely be Code Geass. We'll see what happens. But for now, obviously looking forward to this. Also, you might notice that I plan to post this on the YouTube channel. I've been disputing, different stuff. I do get a lot of, like, blocks and stuff for Code Geass, but I've realized that I've kind of come to terms with the fact that copyright for Code Geass is nowhere near as bad as it originally seemed. It kind of seemed like, Attack on Titan type thing where it was really bad. But it's not been as bad as I expected, so I am going to try for the time being to post them directly on my main channel. That can always change because it is kind of an iffy one. It's like an on the border. Like, there's certain shows that I can really manage. Like Yuri on Ice, I manage. Star vs. the Force of Evil, I manage. MLP. There's certain shows, RWBY. There's certain shows that either I could straight up do without really any problems, or I can work around. Like, I can work around Yuri on Ice. I can work around Star. Code Geass is, like, really on the border. So I'm still kind of testing it. If I can, though, if there's any way that I can post Code Geass and not be getting copyright strikes left and right, where it's just I have to deal with a lot of, like, blocking issues, I can manage with that, I can work with that, and I can make that work. So it's looking like that is the case, so I'm going to be trying to post Code Geass on the main channel. Now, I'll also have to admit, and this is something I almost pushed Code Geass back to Thursday and did Alien Force on Wednesday because I wanted to rewatch some Code Geass before I did this because it admittedly has been a little while. And I remember all the basics, but I'm kind of a little mixed up on what happened when. If I remember correctly, episode 6 was silly. Was the silly one about the mask, but I might be wrong. That might have been 5. And I know everything that's happened, but I don't, like, specifically, I couldn't tell you which episode was which, other than the first 3. Like, episode 2 was the fantastic one, and then, various things. I don't know, but I'm very interested to see what's up with Lelouch and the gang, and, I'm curious to see where this goes. And yeah, we're still rocking. I already forgot when we get the new intro, if it's episode 12 or 13. I know there's a new intro for the last 2 episodes of season 1, which is really weird. Maybe there's something special about that I'll understand when we get there, or not, I don't know. So we're still sticking with that original intro, which apparently a lot of you guys consider to be the best intro of the show, which is, that's a pretty common opinion that the first intro is the best. I'm just loading up episode 7 right now as I kind of just generally talk about stuff. I don't really have any predictions because, again, I don't have the titles for any of these episodes, or at least I don't have the titles for these. Come on. There we go. It's done loading. Alright, so I'm really excited for this. Like I said, Code Geass has been really good so far, and I don't know, I'm just ready for this. I hope it's really good. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, guys, it's kind of awkward. But, let's jump into another 2 episodes of Code Geass. And like I said, if everything goes well, you might get more on Saturday. And that'll kind of make up for one not having any last week, and this being, because I kind of want to do, like, 3 episodes of video for Code Geass, and this one's going to be 2, so it's a little less than what I want to do. So, let's just jump into this anyways. Code Geass, episode 7. Will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play. And we are back, and 8 years ago, okay. So, Right, yeah, it's so funny. It's in 2017. It's just like what my thing was with Ava.
17th heir to the Royal Britannian Imperial Throne.
Oh, wow. When he was a little kid.
I heard Empress Marianne was killed inside of the Britannian palace.
There's no way terrorists could have gotten in there.
Which means that the real assassins must have been...
Yep.
Beware, my friend. You'll regret it if anyone hears that kind of talk around the palace.
And yet the boy remains, even though his mother is dead.
It's over.
Damn.
And the Ashford family who stood behind them is finished as well.
And his sister, the princess?
I understand she was shot in the legs.
And that she lost her sight.
Blindness
Damn.
caused by trauma, though, isn't it?
No difference. Now she can't even be married off for political gain.
Hail, your majesty! My mother, the Empress, is dead.
Old news, what of it?
What of it?
You sought an audience with the Emperor of Britannia simply to inform me of that? Send the next one in. I have no time for these childish games.
Jesus.
Father!
Yes, your majesty!
Why didn't you keep Mother out of harm's way? You're the Emperor, the greatest man in this nation, if not the world. You should have protected her, and now you don't even visit Natalie!
I've no use for that weakling.
Jesus.
Weakling!
I love the king, or the emperor. Yeah, he's so...
Then I don't want to be your heir. I give up my claim to the throne! I'm sick of the fighting and scheming over who will succeed you, Father. I've had enough!
You are dead. You have always been dead to me, dead from the moment you were born.
Jesus.
Who gave you the fine clothes you wear, a comfortable
What a
home,
savage.
the food you eat, and your very life? All of those I have given to you. In short, you are nothing to me because you have never existed. Yet you dare to speak such foolishness to me! Lelouch, you are dead. Therefore, you are not entitled to any rights. I am sending you and Nonally to Japan. As prince and princess, you will serve well as bargaining tools.
Jesus. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say about that. Good lord, he is savage. Sakai emo kishi mai soa shunkagawa. Some of that was bad. Getting there. I'm getting there. Heard this song a decent amount of times now. But I've not been listening it outside of the show, so I'm getting there. Nagara, Nayami, Nagara, Nagara. Like, we met pretty much everyone in the intro, which is pretty crazy. I love this part. It's probably my favorite part of the song and the intro, actually. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. To be honest, if I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube, I should probably be cutting out the intro. But YOLO, right? That's what the kids say these days. I'm just kidding. To be fair, You Only Live Once was the name of the Yuri on Ice outro theme. Alright, let's see what we got. Stage 7, Attack Cornelia. Oh, something involving,
It's a 7th generation nightmare frame, making its abilities far greater than normal.
I understand that the Lancelot's pilot is an 11.
That's correct, an honorary Britannian. However...
I'm promoting this man from private to warrant officer. That should satisfy him. I'm trying to win without having to rely too much on the numbers.
Nice.
Those who risk their lives on the battlefield are the ones who deserve to rule. I understand the theory, sister, but still.
I do understand. That does make a lot of sense.
Oh, don't worry about it. You've never attended a regular school before, so it can't be avoided.
The guys on the student council are helping me too, but it's still hard.
To be perfectly honest with you, I've been a little bit worried. It's supposed to be a liberal school, but I was afraid you weren't fitting in well.
Me too, I was expecting that.
Yeah.
But I happened to run into an old friend there, and he smoothed everything out for me.
Be sure you never take that friend for granted. If your friendship continues, your reunion won't have been coincidence. It will have been predestined.
Okay.
Anyway, please try one of these.
And everyone hates Suzaku, so I'm interested to see why people hate him.
There's jam.
Yeah.
Yes, I just happened to get some lovely blueberries.
All right, everyone.
Interesting.
Pack it up, we're done today.
I'm assuming it's primarily to do with events that haven't happened, chat. Because I think he's a pretty interesting character at this point.
Go to school. Classes might be over for the day, but it's important to meet your friends and have a social life, too.
Say, can I ask you something important? Sure, what is it? Colin?
Something about
Are you
Lelouch?
hiding something from us?
Oh.
If it's something too personal...
Something about...
What are you talking about?
You are hiding
You can
something,
tell me,
Colin,
I promise
but...
I won't be shocked or upset. Well, the thing is, I happened to see you before.
I need to remember her name, because I keep forgetting her name.
You're going out with Lulu, right?
Wow!
Lulu?
Of course, that's what she
The
thought.
other day I saw you outside.
Yeah, that scene.
No. That was all his doing. His doing? No, wait, it wasn't like that. I
Yeah,
don't get it. You were
just
trying so hard
stop.
to catch the cat before. No, that wasn't it. Besides, it's not like we kissed or anything.
Wow.
Or anything.
Wow.
Then you stopped
Wow,
short of
this
doing
is
it.
so
You
silly.
quit imagining things
Oh
you
my
don't understand
god.
the circumstances one bit.
Sorry, I had to cancel out something.
But an arranged marriage is so...
Oh.
I understand how much you want to reestablish the Ashford family.
Yeah.
But, Mother, it's just that...
Oh. Interesting.
I've divided it.
Huh. Well, this is an interesting,
The Saitama Ghetto is now completely surrounded.
Oh.
The Yamato Alliance's hideout is located somewhere in here. Half the people in this neighborhood are cooperating with them. So if we proceed now...
What'll be the effect on production?
Primary sector output should decrease by 0.2%.
Within expectations, you mean? All right. All of you here participated in the Shinjuku disaster, is that correct?
Yes, and we're indebted to you, Princess Cornelia, for your mercy.
That's not what I'm asking.
Of
Do you
course.
think the
I love
conditions are
her, and I
similar
don't know her voice.
to those in Shinjuku?
And by that I mean I know her voice, but I have no idea what her name
Saitama
is.
Ghetto and
The
no
VA.
hiding place for terrorists. Viceroy Cornelia is also on the scene, and entry to that area is
Are you guys
restricted.
gonna call her Princess or Viceroy? Come on. I know she's the Viceroy to
Well, what
the
has you
princess
looking
that
so serious?
befriended Suzaku,
It
but
appears
calm
that a
down.
full-scale assault will be launched in 2 hours. Consequently, power will be shut
News
off
is
for the
one
time
thing, but
being
why are
in
we
the following
broadcasting the
areas.
start time?
Because they're trying to provoke Zero.
Zero is a
Oh.
criminal with a flair for the theatrical.
Oh.
I've recreated the same conditions that existed in Shinjuku in order to draw him out. If he's the overconfident type, I predict he'll come here to try and kill me.
Viceroy, you'd really risk your own life like this?
What you fail to understand.
Jesus, she's
war's
hot.
a struggle between
She's
pride
so
and life.
beautiful.
You're
Are
not
you gonna
falling for the enemy's provocation.
They went to such trouble to invite me, though. Besides, there's
Wow.
something I'd like to ask Cornelia personally.
Destroying Britannia or discovering who murdered your mother? Which is more important to you?
The two are of equal importance.
Ooh, nice
the royal
question
family
there,
members are competing with each other to see who will ascend the
C2?
throne and become the next ruler. Or rather, they're being forced to
I want to
fight
call her
by
CC.
that man.
But
That
the
just
very
sounds
thing you
like
hate
a
is the
name.
same thing that makes Britannia strong. The royal heir who
Is
is
that
best fit
like
to
a
become
no-no?
the next ruler of Britannia is the last one left standing.
Exactly. The weak ones lose and they're cast aside. Britannia is
Basically.
that kind of nation.
Yep.
That kind of world.
Yep.
Survival of the fittest is the most basic rule of all.
If that's true,
Social
then what happens to
Darwinism.
Natalie? Should I simply give up on my sister because she's frail? I refuse to accept that. I'll wipe out that sort of world myself.
Well, this is an interesting development, CC. Shit, I'm already calling her that. C2.
There's nothing between Lelouch and I.
Lelouch?
Anyway, that's how it is. There's nothing going on.
Wow.
Where's Lelouch?
I don't know where he is, and I don't give a damn!
Damn,
You
someone's.
can't
someone's.
go, Lelouch. You need to fulfill your part of our bargain, so I won't have you dying before that.
Notice that what you're saying and what you're doing are contradictory.
Yeah, I know,
won't
right?
kill you. I'm merely going to shoot you in the leg to quiet you down.
Now I get it. You're unable to use Geass yourself, aren't you? I'm not surprised. I suspected as much. You obviously wouldn't have asked me to do it if you could have done it yourself.
Oh, damn.
Do you honestly think you can threaten me with a gun?
Yes, I do.
Oh! Oh shit, Lelouch, you're
Until I met
savage.
you, I was dead. An impotent corpse existing behind a false guise of life. A life in which I did nothing real.
Jesus.
Day to day, I merely went through the motions of living, as if I
Oh.
were a zombie, and I
Wow.
always had the feeling that I was gradually dying. If
Oh,
I'm
man.
condemned to go back to that, then I'd rather.
Stop it! I see now. It's life without meaning. And a life like that.
Why do I recognize everyone's voice in this
Even
show?
children are here! What's going on? We haven't done anything!
That's exactly why. The people of this ghetto refuse to report the terrorists. You hide them. Cover for them.
Savage.
That's treason against a suzerain state.
Jesus, they're just shooting up everyone? Good lord.
It's nearly time to set our plan into motion. So shall we begin?
Right. Attention all forces. Commence eradication of the Saitama Ghetto. All forces.
Well, let's see what Zero's gonna do.
Battle stations.
Come on. I'm really hyped for this. I don't even have the slightest clue.
Understand. Why won't Princess Cornelia order us to attack as well?
She won't because Orange is here. Just be thankful that you haven't been disposed of. You're to blame for this. It's due to you that our careers are over.
You're wrong. Zero's the one who did it.
That again.
Zero. Could that student be working with him?
Suppression of Area 4 complete. 8th and 11th Mechanized Infantry Companies are sweeping north and south in a pincer movement.
Always the same. Cornelia replaces Clovis, yet Britannia never changes.
What unit are you from? Your unit name and ID, soldier.
Private Dario Torres, sir, with 3rd Reconnaissance Company. I obtained this item from one of the terrorists. Could I ask you to please transmit it to headquarters for me, sir?
A disc, huh? Well, I still need to verify your ID first.
Right, understood. But before we do that, sir, I'd like to borrow your Sutherland, so hand it over.
Wow. Well, that worked pretty well now, didn't it?
Sure, no problem. Just take good care of it.
Wow.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
And he will take good care of it, don't worry, man. He's gonna use it to... I don't think he'll kill Cornelia. I think she's too important to die this early. But we'll see.
Reinforcements from Akabane or Jujo? One man might get through, but not a group. Izumi! Damn. Any word from the Toda or Kawaguchi districts? Forget that. Listen. Huh?
This is Zero.
Zero? Zero? You mean?
I assume all of you have heard about the Shinjuku incident.
Yep.
Do what I say and you will be saved.
Oh shit! This is crazy. Oh my god. I don't know what this is gonna be, but it's gonna be...
Yes, my lord.
How are you gonna play this, Lelouch?
No response at all. This guy Zero might turn out to be a no-show.
Guess he's just another run-of-the-mill terrorist.
Yeah, right on cue!
They really came, just like Zero said they would.
Oh man, Zero.
Now then, shall I drag Cornelia out or should I make an opening?
Ooh.
R1, R2, maintain distance. Draw them back to the area where N2 is. B7, open fire towards 2 o'clock.
Jesus.
B5's team will commence its barrage.
Here we go.
Contact lost. Enemy spotted in District G47.
Kaczynski team engaging. They were ambushed.
The enemy appears to be using Sutherlands captured from our own forces.
Exactly the same as Shinjuku.
Has there ever been any sign of Zero yet?
N2,
This time he's playing silent.
R4, fire. N1, take the man on the left.
Oh my god!
P3, take out the bridge and close down the route now.
Jesus! Lelouch is just going chess master again. Oh man.
Point 17 has fallen. Heli team, contact lost.
That's enough. Order all troops to fall back. Further damage and casualties serve no point.
Fall back? With all due respect, we can still fight them.
We can't fight them like this.
All forces, fall back behind ghetto perimeter at once. Formation doesn't matter. Fall back behind ghetto perimeter at once.
What? No stomach for it?
Oh.
If I blend in with
damn.
the retreating units that'll put me right next to Cornelia.
Oh,
have I cleared
sweet.
the task at hand already?
Oh man, you are just
You can't
Lelouch
fight your
is a
own blood,
genius.
can you? But regardless, that type of person is dangerous. I wonder which path
This
he'll
music.
take. I understand. Just who do you think I am anyway?
She had the same VA as Colin.
Area 11, huh? Was he a neighbor?
What about yourself?
Myself?
I know who voices
We're a lot
Colin.
alike in that respect.
Honestly, I didn't like Lulu at the beginning when I first met him. He gave the impression that he was flippant, and the only thing he worked hard at was avoiding hard work. But back when we were both freshmen, I happened to see him come upon a traffic accident. A driver rear-ended another car and was clearly at fault, but he tried to blame it on the elderly owners of the other car.
He's
Nobody
big on
tried to help
justice.
them. And then...
This was the moment.
Lulu didn't do it so he could boast to his buddies or laugh about it later. He did it with the same bored expression he always wears. And that's when I wondered, what's up with this guy?
What's in
What
his
goes on
head?
in his mind?
Yeah.
What does he want to do?
Oh,
I
so
really wanted
much.
to know, and in the
So
process of
much.
finding out,
Girl whose name escapes me right now.
Fell in love with him.
Damn, Suzaku,
You think
savage!
that's what this is? Maybe you're right.
Oh wow,
How
she's
dreamy
actually
it is to
admitting
be in
that.
love.
Wow.
Oh, how I wish.
Calm down.
Cornelia.
Alright, Lelouch,
You're
back,
no match,
back to the
Lelouch.
interesting stuff.
Zero is no match. I'll win.
Huh? Of course. That's why they call Princess Cornelia the goddess of victory.
Shall we go then, Guilford, my knight?
It is my pleasure to serve and obey you, my lady.
Okay.
Even with my Geass, the normal security makes it too risky for me to simply stroll in. I guess I'll have to create an opening as I did with Clovis. The student council room? But I thought the Cat Festival meeting was scheduled for tomorrow.
I know Colin said I had it all wrong.
Are
but
you
it seemed
really
like she
gonna
was
take
getting
this
upset
call,
in order to
Lelouch?
fool me.
Which is why, in this case, it's best to simply ask him directly. On your behalf, I can ask him how he feels about you.
What? You'd really do that?
Just relax, it'll be fine.
Are you nuts? No way!
Nice!
Oh, whatever.
Aw, come on, let me handle this for you.
Oh, now
I'll
it's
be
gonna go
discreet.
back and forth. What the hell?
It'll be fine.
Oh no, oh no, here we go. Here we go. Awkward, and also you got bit.
Does that hurt much?
Greatly.
What the hell?
You're desperate, Cornelia, using your royal guard in such a manner. This is Zero. N1 will re-engage their IFF signal. Operate as a Britannian unit.
Understood.
As my decoy.
One nightmare left transmitting an IFF signal within the city area.
Can't you contact it? Scramble a rescue team.
No, destroy it.
You can't. He might be a captive of the enemy.
I ordered all troops to fall back. I have no use for soldiers who can't follow my orders.
Oh,
You
fair
heard the
point.
princess.
But
Do your duty even if it costs your life. My subordinates follow that code without question.
At your command, Your Highness.
That's
What are
interesting.
you guys doing? Can't you read the IFF signal? I'm on your side.
Oh damn.
Damn it!
Oh damn. Well, that was pretty savage.
No confirmation? Well then. N2, transmit signal, then fall back to the hospital ruins. R1, R2, hold your positions.
Okay.
Fire only if attacked.
They've transmitted another signal, which means one thing. They've set an ambush. Send in more Gloucesters and surround them.
Not
Alright.
following. No, damn it. R1, R2, abort the ambush and fall back at once. Abort!
Ooh,
Gloucesters
that was
have arrived
close.
in indicated area. No sign of the enemy.
He
This is a chess
anticipated my
match.
move. It's possible we really are dealing with Zero himself.
P2,
Oh,
N3,
shit.
circle around behind the enemy.
Yep, it's someone. Cornelia's smart.
P2, N3. Damn it. B1, B5, move in.
Like hell. There's no way we can beat Cornelia's royal guard. That's a death sentence. I'm out.
People who aren't willing to
We
fight.
surrender. We won't resist. Spare us.
Kill them.
Yeah, that was so stupid, you idiots!
P6, P8, what's happening? B7, circle around and cover N4.
This is B7. I got a prime target here. I'll take him out first.
No, hold fire. That's a decoy. B7, that's an order.
What do you mean? I got this bastard right in my sights.
Fall back. They'll strike from above. B7, fall back.
You idiot! Listen to Lelouch every single time!
B8, this is Zero.
He's smarter than all of you.
Now.
Do your status report.
B8. Damn. Anyone who's left, report in from the P group now.
Mission complete. All forces take formation number 4.
Beaten this easily. But that's not how the game is supposed to go.
This didn't work out the way it did in Shinjuku, Zero. So are you still masquerading as one of us? We'll discover who you are shortly.
This is what real organization can do.
Yeah. This is an actual beast.
And reveal your faces.
Cornelia!
Huh. I repeat, all pilots, open your hatches and show me your faces.
What do I do?
What's your
she
move?
Gets me in a lineup. Without my mask, my identity will be exposed. That mustn't happen. Use my Geass? No, impossible.
No, your Geass isn't gonna do it.
The enemy is protected with the nightmares. That leaves the infantry and the other pilots. Forget it. There are too many of them. How do I turn this around? No.
I got no idea.
Work? Show them I'm Zero, then use the power? But then the nightmares. Maybe I can start shooting and break out of here. Impossible! Against Cornelia's royal guard! That would be suicide!
Open your hatch. It's your turn. What's wrong? Hurry up and open your hatch.
Well, my hatch was damaged earlier in battle.
I see. Then we'll open it for you. Turn around. Well, come on.
Yes, understood. At once, sir.
Zero's been sighted!
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's CC! It's totally CC!
Aha! I was right. Zero has a flair for the dramatic.
No way!
Capture him! Platoons 3 and 5, stay
Image
ready.
detected. Target confirmed. 12 tactical special mobile.
I'll just have to play along.
Oh, you are smart! It's totally the girl!
He fell!
Your Highness, how do you want us to proceed now?
Any likelihood it's a trap?
There's always that possibility, especially since we don't know anything about this person, aside from the fact that he seems as prideful as you anticipated, Viceroy.
Yep.
Then there's no point in chasing him.
Correct. If he intentionally revealed himself directly to his enemy, he must already have an escape route already in place.
So self-preservation trumps all?
That's how Cornelia is. She's nothing at all like Clovis.
Yeah, she's smart! It's gonna be CC, come on!
Why did you rescue me?
I told you already.
Yep.
I can't have you dying.
I wouldn't have lost if the conditions were equal.
You sore loser. If
Damn!
you're really that good, you should be able to set up conditions the way you want.
Damn.
That's what I'll do then. I'll set them up. I'll raise an army that can't lose to Britannia. A people. A nation!
Damn. Damn. And I love how in the credits her name is CC, you know, because we don't have characters for that. Wow. That was kind of crazy. That was interesting. I wasn't really expecting such a savage defeat on Lelouch's hands this early, but at the same time, it really didn't cost him anything that mattered. Like, it didn't cost him anyone he cared about. It didn't cost... I mean, yeah, he lost all those people, but Lelouch doesn't give a fuck. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I already love Lelouch so much, is... yeah, he cares about his sister and maybe his friends, probably his friends, we'll see. But he doesn't care about any of these people. Like, casualties to him are just a means to an end, and I love that. Just like the Emperor of Britannia is such a savage. He doesn't care about anything except, you know, Britannia and himself. And that's so good. He's so savage, it's fantastic. And Lelouch has his thing, which is destroying Britannia is all he cares about. And everything else that he does for that goal is a means to an end. And that's what makes him, he's such a morally ambiguous character, and those type of characters are very good. Very fun. A lot of them tend to sometimes be not that liked in some cases, but Lelouch is very ballsy and, you know, willing to go for it. So in that sense, he's, I can see why people love him. CC is turning out to be pretty interesting so far. It even has CC on the credits, so I'm going to call her CC. She's turning out to be quite interesting. Suzaku is doing his thing, and the other girl, Colin, is... you know, okay, none of them really had much of a role in this. They were just kind of background. This was mostly about Cornelia and Lelouch. Cornelia continues to be very smart, more of a worthy adversary for Lelouch, and kind of telling you, like, yeah, okay, the freaking... I've already forgotten the name of the guy he killed, the other, Clovis. Clovis was cool. Clovis was, you know, he just sucked. But Cornelia and probably every other major, like, princess or prince or heir to the throne that he's gonna come up against is gonna be legit. like, if Cornelia, because Cornelia feels like such a legit character, and we're still early in the show, which makes me think maybe she's gonna be, like, the villain for, like, the rest of the season. Like, I feel like he's gotta get through these potatoes faster, but his overall goal is overthrowing Britannia as a whole, not just liberating Japan. I feel like liberating Japan is probably season 1, and overthrowing Britannia is probably season 2, but we'll see. But there's, like, so much to do, and I don't really know how it's gonna go. And it's really interesting that the show has 50 episodes. And I know that, obviously, the show is coming back, basically, from the dead, but I don't know that, I feel like what I've been told in the past from a friend who loves Code Geass is they felt like the ending to the series was, like, their favorite ending ever. So it makes me wonder, like, because I'm kind of approaching Code Geass as if the second season's the end of the series, kind of not really thinking of it as a show that's going to be getting a third season, or you know, those recap movies or whatever. I know it's getting, like, I think 3 or 4 movies that recap the series, and then a season 3. But I'm not really focusing on any of that, because I'm kind of trying to see where it's going. But definitely from an actual practical standpoint. From a psychological standpoint, I think you can kind of get a better, easier feel for where the story's going. This was good to see Lelouch really kind of get humbled a little bit, and get wrecked by Cornelia and narrowly escape, where he himself could not architect an escape route, and it came down to Cece bailing him out, which is interesting. I honestly kind of get the feeling, hopefully he never gets bailed out again, because I really think it's something that kind of hurts his character. But I think early on, in this sense, as a bit of humble pie, it works quite well to further develop Lelouch's characters. So I really enjoyed that episode. My reaction was kind of a little weird, I feel like, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we got one more episode of Code Geass to jump into. I am really stoked for this. I hope it's, I don't know what to expect. This is probably going to be Aftermath stuff. I don't think it's going to be as crazy, but we'll see. Like I said, episode 7 was fantastic, so hopefully episode 8 continues to live up to the hype of Code Geass, because I'm really loving this show. It is very interesting, and yeah, you know, let's just jump into it. Code Geass, episode 8 will commence in 3, 2, 1, and play.
Lelouch, a Britannian youth, has been given a godlike power by the mysterious young woman, C2.
C2, okay, they are calling her C2,
absolute power to compel anyone to follow any order. For the sake of his younger sister, Nonali, Lelouch plots to destroy the Holy Britannian Empire.
Yep.
Meanwhile, his best friend from childhood, Suzaku Kururugi, has established himself as an honorary Britannian within the Empire.
Yep.
At this point, their lives are already intertwined and their destinies predetermined with inevitable outcomes.
Well, that's pretty ominous. Interesting. Let's see. Alright, this is going to be really interesting. I'm, like I said, really looking forward to episode 8. Episode 7 was fantastic. One of the best of the series, no doubt. We got to see Zero and frickin' Cornelia try and outsmart each other, which was great. Nagara, Nayami, Nagara, Nagara. My uncertainty vanished. Really curious. Really curious to see where things go. I feel like the last classic I watched was... Well, I absolutely consider Re:Zero a classic. I know it's new, but I don't care what anyone says. I consider it a classic. Yuri on Ice was great. I don't know if I'd quite call it a classic, but it was fantastic. But I mean, what you guys would recognize as a classic, the last classic I've really watched was Cowboy Bebop, so, you know, it's really interesting to get into another anime that, Black Knight's the anime Yoso, but another anime that people consider one of the best of all time. Slowly going through them one by one, basically.
I never left the Tokyo settlement before. This is my first time.
No, that's cool. Is that Pocky?
Lelouch could have come with us, don't you? No, don't
Oh my
be
god,
so
yes,
shy.
that's totally
Tonight we
Pocky.
can stay up all night talking.
Oh.
Let's tell each other which boys we like from school. Then you'll probably have a lot to talk about, right, Ms. President? Who can say?
That's not a sponsor, but it might as well have been, I guess. Sorry, guys. It's the best thing ever, though.
Nina, it's all right. There are lots of Britannian tourists at Lake Kawaguchi, so security's fine. Don't be afraid. It's not the ghettos. Yes, but we'll be with you the whole time.
Oh.
We won't leave your side for a second.
Did your parents get killed by, like, Japanese or something? Oh, that's really cool. Is that mountain? That's... Wow, that's interesting.
What are you waiting for? Come in. As of now, this place will be our hideout.
So, you think joining up with us is a good idea?
Yes, we're comrades after all.
Holy cow!
So what is this, huh?
Do you mind if I ask how you came by this?
I borrowed it from a rather libertine nobleman who indulges my requests.
You asked for it? Just like that?
Don't worry, no strings attached.
It's huge. Check it out. It's got a second story.
Yeah, it's
On the
pretty
other
nice.
hand, no one would expect us in something like this.
It's even got a TV.
How are things looking at the scene?
Huh?
I'm
What's
here in
this?
front of the Lake Kawaguchi Convention Center Hotel. The hotel jackers have identified themselves as the Japan Liberation Front.
What's happening?
Members of the Sakuradite allocation meeting, most notably Chairman James, were taken hostage, as well as several tourists and hotel
Interesting.
employees. This footage was taken by the perpetrators. In it, you can clearly
Wow.
see Chairman James including
Wow.
some students.
From the student council.
The leader of the group claims
And
to be
now
Lieutenant
Zero's
Colonel
gonna be
Kusakabe
like,
of the now
damn.
defunct Japanese
That
military.
imbecile!
Sakuradite, an essential component in the manufacture of high-temperature superconductors, is a vital strategic resource that directly affects world security. Area 11 is the
Fair
largest
enough.
producer of this material, providing
course it
70%
is.
of the world's total supply.
Jesus.
Here, at the yearly national meeting of Sakuradite producers, it will be determined how this resource will be distributed among the world's nations. It's no exaggeration
There's only
to say that the
3.
outcome
Well, there's
determines
more
the
than
balance
3,
of
but like you
global
said,
power
I was
between
told that
Britannia and other countries.
they're the 3
It is
superpowers of the
believed that
world are the
terrorists are
Chinese
using
Federation,
world interest in
the Holy
annual
Britannian
gathering to their
Empire,
advantage by carrying
and the
out this
EU,
violent hotel takeover.
which is pretty self-explanatory in all
Kusakabe
3
of the Japan
cases.
Liberation Front. This stand we're taking is for the freedom of Japan and our countrymen. Even though you are not soldiers, you are still Britannians. You are the ones who rule and oppress us.
Wow,
Sit
you
still, be quiet, and
really...
you'll be fine.
Bad luck right there.
Lulu.
So they made their move.
They're easily the biggest anti-Britannian force in Japan, and now their pride's hurt.
Because of us?
Maybe.
I don't know whether to feel happy or sad about that, because they're all gonna end up dead.
Rivel.
Lelouch, This is Lelouch. Please leave a message after the beep. What the hell's he doing at a time like this?
I know. But...
All bridges connecting to the hotel...
This is some
except for the
Judgment
main
Day
one have been
shit for
destroyed.
Zero.
Our attempted approaches from the air and water have been unsuccessful.
What are you gonna do,
There's only one
Lelouch?
route left that will allow us to develop a possible hostage rescue plan. The main utilities tunnel running directly beneath the convention center hotel.
And you got Cornelia
we will through
basically
this route, destroy the foundation
trying to
block
save
and
people.
submerge the hotel. Since the tunnel was also built to handle supply deliveries, it should be able to accommodate Sutherland's. Even if the enemy has taken precautions, it should be no problem. They've been using substandard weaponry, so we'll have no trouble evading them.
Enemy detected! As expected, they're moving through the underground tunnel!
Roger that. Ryko, secondary startup. Both quad linkage legs locked. Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon voltage confirmed.
What the hell? That is a long-ass name, and this thing... Is this thing
I
gonna...
think these guys have nightmare rifles. Spread out and break their ranks.
Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon. Fire!
What the hell?
What?
What is that?
One shot!
Yes!
It works!
The Ryko was a complete success! What do you think of that, Britannian pigs?
Wiped out? It looks as though they've modified a Glasgow into a linear cannon.
Yeah.
There's no way we can break through.
What do we do now? If we release the political prisoners as they demand...
We can't show weakness to terrorists!
But Princess Euphemia, she's...
Yes, I know.
Thus far, it appears that none of them have discovered that.
Judgment
They
judgment
learn
for
that Princess
Lelouch
Euphemia is
and
among the hostages.
Cornelia.
They'll undoubtedly use her as a bargaining chip.
Wait, is she?
She went there just to observe. Therefore, she isn't registered along with the other guests.
Okay. I didn't even realize they were talking about that princess.
I understand.
Damn,
I'll do
that's
well this
crazy.
time. I'll try to look out for him, but I'm not his guardian.
Can't the Special Corps offer any assistance with the rescue operation?
I've already asked them, but we're an irregular unit and they don't acknowledge our chain of command. Besides...
It's too risky to entrust the operation to an 11, is that right?
Yet I'm sure you're aware that Princess Cornelia is very discriminating about Britannians and numbers.
So the Japanese still aren't being accepted enough into your structure.
If that were true, then what point would there be in even having an honorary Britannian system?
Sir, did your daughter appear to be...
Where do you want
To
this?
appear to
There, by the
be
driver's
not
seat.
racist when you're really racist. That's the point, obviously.
Surely is still a student, but these criminals act indiscriminately. Savages. I want to know if my daughter's all right. She hasn't done anything wrong.
All he's asking...
We need to organize before we fight them again. It's too soon, though. We're not ready. But we can't just sit here and do nothing either. Knowing Cornelia, she'll sacrifice the hostages. Why doesn't she make her move? Is it possible?
Zero. What will happen to the hostages?
Eventually. There will be no reason to keep those Britannians alive.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Hey, Zero, I found these. Should I hand them out to everyone? I mean, as far as gear goes, it looks pretty hip, but we're just a resistance group, so...
Wrong. We're not a resistance group. Is that clear?
Well, then what are we?
What we are, what we're trying to be, are Knights for Justice.
The Black Knights. That's why that. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna be called the Black Knights.
Those teenage hostages
Why didn't I
are
think of
friends
that? That's
from
stupid.
school,
It's the
aren't
name of the
they?
episode.
They're still negotiating, so let's not give up hope.
I have faith in the system. I prefer the logic of systems to individualist emotions. Miss Cecile, look.
From Scout Team 7. Situation changes.
That's...
What are they going to do to him?
Oh no. Don't do it.
Team 7.
Jesus. Jesus, that was pretty dark.
Our demands have gone unanswered. Therefore, we will throw one hostage from the roof every 30 minutes until our terms are met. For the sake of the hostages, negotiations better be in good faith.
This is their warning, barbarians.
For now, we could negotiate just to get the women and children out.
Forget it! If you give in to their conditions even once, then you're simply legitimizing terrorism.
Yeah.
Then do we use force?
That's pretty much how the that's how the U.S. thinks. So. Damn.
Viceroy, it's Zero! We've just received a message from Zero.
What? What do you mean Van 3 was stolen by Zero? What the hell was Gibson doing all the while?
He said that when he realized what was happening, it was too late.
Huh. Then where's Van 3 now?
Driving straight toward the military?
Huh?
We confirm it's Zero! Should we open fire?
No, just stand by. We'll capture him after he's surrounded.
Hey, when Zero went off about justice earlier, what do you think he meant?
Don't know, but we may die first before we find out. Seems
I
like our
don't
escape
know.
routes have been cut
Let's see if you
I'm
trust
just
Zero.
wondering, why didn't we use that other vehicle? Oh, so you want the whole world to see where we hide out, huh?
Point taken.
I don't know about this Zero character. You sure we should trust him?
No, that's why I said he looked shifty to me. But if anything goes wrong, I'll do something about it.
What's working so far?
Cornelia, much as I'd love to get you back right here and now, you're more useful to me alive. If you do what I predict, I won't need to use my Geass.
Well, well, we meet again, Zero. Are you a member of the Japan Liberation Front? Or perhaps you intend to help us? Regardless, our concerns take priority over yours at the moment. And so for the death of my half-brother Clovis, I shall take my revenge right here!
Cornelia, which would you choose? Clovis, who is dead, or Euphemia, who is alive?
Oh shit!
Suspicions confirmed.
Yeah.
First task at hand is completed. You have to change, dear sister. You've always doted on sweet little Euphemia.
Yep!
That's why you won't take aggressive
they know
action.
each other because
Your
they're all
emotions are
freaking
getting in the way.
siblings!
It's within my power to save Euphemia for you.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I said that I'm able to rescue her.
Zero, you say?
Yes, sir. Word came from the Britannian army.
What the hell?
Forces, let Zero pass. I repeat, let Zero pass.
Yep, here comes Zero. Oh man, what a savage! He just walks straight up. It's like, I'm gonna save you.
Will accept me as their ally, or they're going to treat me as nothing more than a nuisance. In any event, I highly doubt that they can't resist the temptation of meeting the infamous Zero.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Of course. We will see. Yeah, it's worth the risk in this case.
Excellent. All
Here we
the
go.
operation's preliminary conditions have been cleared.
Yep.
Viceroy,
God,
what are you doing?
the way
I
he
believe that by
talks
letting Zero
about
go
his
in, we can buy
acts.
some time before the next hostage is executed. So, this is our chance. We can hit them both at the same time.
Wonderful. I want to thank you for that lovely
Cornelia.
order. They said you've got the green light, Lancelot. You've orders to charge right into that linear cannon in the tunnel.
Wait a minute. You mean they're using him as a decoy to make an opening for them?
Yep. Seems like they'll use the confusion to send in the royal guard.
Seems like, but
Miss Cecile, I'm ready. Please let me do it.
Oh shit,
If
he is
Lancelot
good.
and I are needed,
Suzaku.
and we're able to give the hostages an
Damn.
opportunity to be saved, then I'll do it. Even if it means being a decoy.
Ooh. Yeah, he'll do anything for his honor and a chance to work up the ranks of the Britannians. Alright, Lancelot, Z01, Lancelot.
Warrant Officer Kururuki,
Version
here is a
1, I
guideline
guess?
for your mission. According to Prime Search, the hostages are located on the hotel's middle floor and believed to be locked inside a food storage room. Advanced prototype weapon Z01 Lancelot will use the utilities tunnel to move under the hotel. Once on site, you will destroy the foundation block and submerge the building. The area with the hostages should hold out for 8 minutes. Hostage rescue and mop-up of the terrorists will be handled by other units. You will be using the Varus to destroy the foundation. Set the impact rail to anti-material level 3.
The only variable in this is that pesky linear cannon waiting for you in the tunnel. Space is tight in there. The Lancelot will only have a 47.8% evasion rate.
Are we really going through with this?
Yep. Make sure you both pull out of there before
So basically it's a 50-50.
Lancelot might be wrecked. That would be unacceptable.
Before it's too late.
No.
Understood, sir.
Suzaku,
Damn.
the President Anina and I are going to Lake Kawaguchi on Sunday. Want to join us?
Sorry, I have to work that day.
You do? Too bad, but I guess that can't be helped then.
Ironic how that goes,
I
huh?
really appreciate it.
He's
I hope all of
working
you have a great time.
to literally save them.
12 minutes to operation start.
Funny how things
Commencing
work
countdown.
out, especially in shows.
11.
What did you say? Not 11s! We're Japanese, damn it!
Yes, we're aware of that. Just lay off of her.
Then correct her! We're not called 11s!
Fine, we'll correct her.
How dare you speak like that to me? You three, come with me to the next room and I'll teach you a real lesson.
Really? Wow. Yeah, very bad
Get
idea.
up now!
Stop it!
Who the hell are you?
I demand you take me to your leader right now, understand?
What?
No, Sub-Viceroy, please. You're addressing Euphemia Lee Britannia, the third princess of the Britannian Empire.
Yeah.
Are you all right, young lady? You haven't been hurt. No?
You have no intention of joining me?
Now they know.
Remove that mask and reveal your real face to us. It's disrespectful not to.
I understand. But before I do, I'd like to ask you something. What exactly do you hope to accomplish by this action?
Gain attention. I want this country and the world to know that the Japanese aren't dead yet.
How stale. You people are obsolete. There's no saving you.
What? Why, you arrogant!
Explain what you mean by that, Zero.
ME boost.
Damn.
Lancelot
I like
now
that the
launching.
leader's like, explain yourself.
Reaction
He's not
confirmed.
even mad.
One enemy nightmare. It moves twice as fast as the others.
So what? It'll end up like the rest. Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon! Fire!
That is such a long ass name. Alright, come on.
I warned you about this.
Alright,
line.
Suzaku.
My decoy is going for the gold.
Yeah, I know, right? He wants to go all the way.
I brought the hostage that I radioed about earlier for the Lieutenant Colonel to see. She claims that she's Princess Euphemia.
Zero! There's no point talking anymore!
Die. He's literally just gonna kill himself now. This is gonna be fantastic.
Colonel! Oh!
Calm yourselves.
Zero.
The Colonel and the others committed suicide when they realized how meaningless this operation was. Euphemia, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for the commoners. You haven't changed.
What? The A6 nightmare?
Yes. At the rate it's going, it'll break through soon.
Do we dare hold out hope? Yes, it can take this level of destructive
Holy crap,
force.
this is awesome.
That thing broke through salvo number 5! I can't believe it!
Just don't panic! Deploy the quad-link free firearm gun! Batteries too! We'll shield this final defense with our lives!
Miss Cecile, it's time for me to use the Varus.
No, you could get killed!
There's no room for me to evade! I'll risk getting blasted to take the first shot!
Oh shit!
Why, you stinking son of a...
I heard that you're the Sub-Viceroy now, Your Highness. Princess Euphemia Britannia.
It's not an appointment I'm happy with.
No. That's because Clovis was murdered. That was my handiwork.
Yeah.
He begged pathetically for his life to the very end. He pleaded with the same tongue that ordered the deaths of 11s.
So is that the reason why you killed my brother?
No.
Then why?
Because Clovis was an offspring of the Britannian Emperor.
Yeah.
That reminds me. You're one of his children too, aren't you?
Use maximum output!
Damn, we're savage! I really hope he doesn't kill her. I mean, he's gonna kill her eventually, but still. God, he is gonna freaking kill them all. I mean, there's no... He can't let any of them live. Even if she's kinder, she's still gonna rule Britannia. If she was the last one. Yeah. Well, the plan worked. Time to save him.
He really did it!
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You can trust Suzaku.
The White Nightmare from before.
Yuffie! My friends!
Warrant Officer Kororugi, don't!
Zero? There's only... Zero? They're gonna all get out.
Zero took the then, let's hope we pick up a signal from them.
What are you doing, Zero? Wasn't that part of your plan? To show us something?
What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Zero and the princess. Right? I doubt.
He's alright!
I don't think he killed her. Yet. I honestly don't. With Cornelia still alive, I don't think there's any point in killing them unless it was both together.
They're dead. I failed. Not again!
Because, yeah, killing her will just anger Cornelia. Which, I mean, I guess could help, but...
We've got it.
My dear Britannians, have no fear. All of the hostages from the hotel are safe and sound. I, Zero, return them to you unharmed.
They're fine. They're all right.
What the
All
heck?
the brazen audacity. If we attack you, those people will quickly become your hostages, won't they?
Oh shit!
Fear us, or rally behind us as you see fit. We are the Black Knights.
Oh shit!
Black Knights.
Ironic, isn't it?
Yep.
The terrorists referring to themselves as knights?
It is pretty ironic.
Stand with all those who have no weapons to wield, regardless of whether they be 11s or Britannians. The Japan Liberation Front cowardly took innocent Britannian civilians hostage and then mercilessly executed them. It was a wanton and meaningless act.
Yep.
Therefore, they have been punished.
You heard me right. I said let it run. Liable? I'll be the one responsible for this.
Just as former Viceroy Clovis was punished for ordering the slaughter of countless unarmed 11s. We could not stand by and allow such cruelty to be carried out, and so we made him pay for his actions. I will not repudiate battle on a fair and level field, but but neither will I tolerate a one-sided massacre of the weak by the strong. The only ones who should kill
are those who are prepared to be killed.
Damn.
Whenever oppressors abuse their power by attacking those who are powerless, we shall appear again. No matter how mighty, how formidable our foe may be.
Knights for justice.
Those of you with power, fear us. Those of you without it, rally behind us. We, the Black Knights, shall be the ones who stand in judgment of this world.
Oh shit! Damn, that was an awesome speech. Oh god, oh, I want to watch another episode now, damn. Holy crap, Lelouch, what the fuck? Holy crap, that was fantastic. Oh my god, the Black Knights, man. The Black Knights, let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, that was hype. I love it. I love it, though. I mean, his goal is to obliterate Britannia, but he's not... Oh, that was interesting. I mean, that adds another... See, yeah, I was wrong. That adds another moral level to Lelouch that I wasn't expecting. The fact that he wants to... He doesn't see it as Britannians versus 11s or anything like that. He sees it as, I need to destroy Britannia. I want the Japanese, I want the Britannians, I want anyone who believes in who come to believe in this cause. He's trying to, because that's the thing, he's not trying to win back Japan, he's trying to obliterate Britain. There is a big thing between a rebellion of a conquered nation and taking down that nation itself. It is definitely two different things, and that's the thing. All the Japanese want is to take back Japan. He wants to obliterate Britannia, and that you go by that two different ways. Really interesting stuff. This was probably the best episode of the series from a character standpoint. It gave us interesting insight on Lelouch that we didn't get before. It shows that he's actually, like, it keeps building that. Like, on some levels, he's dead inside still. And on other levels, you know, he cares and he doesn't. It's really interesting, the dynamic of Lelouch. And I'm just loving it so much. Man, that was fantastic. And then the stuff with the princess. She's the sub-viceroy, so I guess she's under... I don't know the specifics of who's running Japan right now. It's the two of them are running Japan right now. I guess because she's the older sister, and she's running it because she's the viceroy, and she's the sub-viceroy. That makes sense. So, what's her name? Oh my god, her name's escaped me all of a sudden. The girl that's really beautiful with the purple hair. She's running it, and the princess with the pink hair is her, like, not right hand, that's not the right terminology, but she's, like I said, the sub-viceroy. So that's cool. Damn, that was crazy. That was fantastic. Great episode of Code Geass. Absolutely loved it. I loved both episodes. They were both fantastic. I think this show is just fantastic, and I love it so much. But, yeah, great episodes, love it. Code Geass being awesome, and I will say there is about a 50%, I'll say 50-50 chance you get more Code Geass on Saturday, and this certainly did not hurt it, because these were some great episodes. 7 was great, 8 was even better, awesome stuff. That's all I have to say in those regards. So anyways, man, wow, that was so good. The Black Knights. Now we have an official title for Lelouch and his little fighting force of, like, currently only like 8 or 9. I wonder if at some point, obviously the girl with the glasses probably will never end up because she'd have to work with 11s, but maybe we see some of the people in the council and eventually end up as the Black Knights, like, way later on. Obviously not Suzaku. I don't think Suzaku's ever going to I think Suzaku's always going to be loyal to Britannia, because I truly believe that because the way I comprehend his character is he wants to free Japan by just continuously being basically a sellout so much to the point to where he continues to prove himself loyal to Britannia that they realize that honorary Britannians, like, that they can truly just find equality. He's not trying to liberate Japan, so to speak. He's trying to bring equality between Britannians and Japanese in Japan, which is one way of going about it, which I think that's just his character. So I think to the end, they're going to end up, I mean, maybe they end up killing each other or something, Suzaku and Lelouch, even though, I don't know, that seems kind of, I don't know. Suzaku and Lelouch are definitely intertwined. They literally said that at the beginning of the episode, so that's really cool. So yeah, lots of potatoes. Great episodes. Geass is already man, 2 episodes in a row that were just amazing, especially episode 8. That was just fantastic. I can't wait for more. I'm super stoked. I hope you guys are as well. But for the time being, TheFlamingShark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video, and this turned out to be just about an hour. That's funny. Thanks for watching. Peace.